done. And by the way, the other game has started, I believe.
It has.
Let's jump over to it.
Already six moves deep over here in our rematch now between Magnus Carlsen and Gukesh.
Guess
We're
what?
going to have to get it done from the black side of the board, like Magnus did in game number 1 of the day.
Rui Lopez. We switch position after Bishop B5 on the board. A very, very different approach from both players. After the move D7, D6, none of this C2, C3 business. Nope. Magnus went
sign is
C4.
preferred, no? I think it's called.
Ooh, if you're going to test me, I'm going to have to look it up. It is called the Morphe defense, the modern Steinitz defense.
How can it be a modern Steinitz?
I have no idea. In the 23rd century, it's going to be the modern Sarah variation. It's like, what? Okay, C4, Bishop G4, let's go.
There's a difference of 2 points with that draw.
Right, yes.
You draw the game, the guy wins, it's 3 to 1. Magnus wins again here.
You think he's calculated that? Yes.
Well, the thing is, Magnus could win here, but obviously he cannot lose 2 games like he lost to Fabi yesterday.
No.
And then think he's just going to run away with it again, and then Fabi gets to play Gukesh that last matchup. So Magnus wants to get as many points as possible every single round. He's not thinking draw.
No, again, to be clear, Magnus is sitting at 14.5 points currently. There are 15 points still available for any player in the tournament with 5 games and 3 points per game. So by all accounts, everybody is still within touching distance, but you can't necessarily rely on a 100% hit rate. Maybe Fabi, the only guy, if he repeats his day from yesterday.
Naka on the roll could do it as well, no question about it. Gukesh can maybe show his stuff, but right now Gukesh has to show that he's not going to lose to Magnus from this position and just start showing that form he showed on day 1. He hasn't brought that to. We thought maybe on the day 1 he'd have jet lag or something because he had just come in the day before. Day 1 has been his best showing. He's got to show that now, right here, right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not really enthusiastic. No, let me take that back. I don't like H3, H4, this previous move that Magnus played. Why don't I like it? Because I always ask myself the question, whenever I'm in the opening, where am I putting my king? When I play the move H3, H4, and I'm putting the pawn on pre, it makes me feel wrestling short. And I absolutely wanted a castle short for white here. I think the king, the queen side with the half open b file is much more vulnerable. So, well, here we go. A completely different approach by Magnus as he switches up with this move D3, D4.
And you can see Hikaru and Fabiano underway in their second game. Trying to play a little bit of catch-up here. And again, this time maybe it'll be interesting to see what the opening looks like over there. Something maybe a little bit more risky and leaning towards a decisive victory.
After the game, they might have said to each other, listen, we play something crazy the next game. By the way, there's also a rookie one. Oh, you gotta love this. Man, styling and profiling is Magnus because now his rook can land eventually on the E8 square as he's threading the knight right now. It could also go on E6. White's pieces are crawling all over the board like army ants. Black is in big trouble with only 38 seconds on his clock.
Gorgeous move, rookie one. Gorgeous move.
Time ticking down.
And
Option.
when you look at the harmony of White's pieces, the bishop on G5 doing a great job, the knight on D8 ready to jump to E6, rook on D6, everything's working. Wouldn't surprise me if 96 was winning at the moment. It sure has that feel. Knight takes F8, rook takes D6,
D7.
rook D7. I love rook D7.
What do you do with your pieces after rook D7?
I don't like it.
This is
No me gusta.
Magnus domination, complete evisceration of his opponent. There's rook D7.
Beautiful.
The last two games Magnus has played, remember he said, I don't like my games. I think I only played one good game. Today,
He's played two good games.
two fantastic.
He cited lack of control in his
Yes.
unhappiness. Total
Man,
control
This
here.
looks like the world #1 at work.
And every piece in the black position is just in full retreat, full defensive mode, trying to turtle up. But
Sorry, knight takes F8, rook D8, and rook, yeah. After knight takes F8, knight takes G6, rook takes G6. Sorry, I got myself excited there. Thought there was a knight E7 check siding. Okay,
Well, it was mate actually. If you played king takes bishop h6 and rook e8, it was mate, right? So there goes Magnus.
a pair of rooks on the 7th rank.
yeah.
Sacrificing in exchange. If you want my rook, you can have it. But after knight takes, that knight is going to whirl. That knight has actually been a whirling
D8,
dervish.
E6,
F8, D7, headed now to F6, and this pure disaster as Gukesh now down to 14.
It's one of the best games I've ever seen.
And again, the handshake.
In Rampant Chess. He just played beautiful, beautiful game. Congratulations, Magnus. We're going to
Magnus
switch
Carlsen.
back to the Fabi game as Magnus is putting his signature